My name's Noah, and this project is called Running. I started this as a recording project 7 years ago in my parents' garage. In that time, I've put out a few records, some EPs, and some live albums. And this is the process of making my next record. It's called A Welcome Kind of Weakness. It's been a while since I recorded my last album. Runner has historically been a solo recording project, but I've been touring with a band recently. Playing all those shows with a full band got me inspired to want to do an album that reflects more of that sound. The van that we usually tour in only has a CD player, and so we were listening to a lot of records from our childhood, and I think that sound seeped into our vision for this record. I met Edie first. She plays bass. We went to college together, and we also used to play together in a different band. Then I met Ellington. He's on drums, and we were both just gigging around LA, and we also both grew up here. Then I met Nate, who plays guitar, through Ellington after seeing them play together, and that was how we all kind of got assembled. I wrote most of the songs for this record after I tore my Achilles and was stuck in bed for like 6 weeks. That presented a time for me to stop and reflect. How am I supposed to spend the time that I'm given? How do I connect to the people around me? My life can get hectic pretty easily. I'm not always good at setting aside time for myself to be solitary and quiet. So being forced into this time was kind of the silver lining to my injury. I like spending time that way. I think I can just easily forget that. We need like a really down-tempo one on the album, I felt like. Noise, and like, it's just noise building on noise and noise. We're starting the recording process at Wasatch Studios, which is run by Sebastian.
I'm Sebastian Jones. I'm going to be originator.
Black and white and red all over. I love the look.
What's up, y'all?
I want this record to be a little bit more transparently live than like hyper digitized the way that the previous records have been in the past, but I still want to do some of that just because I like doing it. Like, the real thing for live sound to me is like live drums. We got this.
Fuck around, try a pick take.
Sounds good.
But I feel like that one is like, this one's like driving, so I thought the pick on the big
dead at some point.
This is our first time all being in the studio together, but we've all been in the studio a lot, and so I feel like, I don't know, coming in with like a lot of confidence can kind of give a session a vibe.
But I've been feeling good about everything so far. A lot better than I was expecting to.
Should have chosen a taller style.
A little bit just more like at peace with the process right now.
So I was thinking your guitar would be like the highest of the bunch. Hopefully that'll be good in the long run, but it'll be hard for me to do that. I usually want to work at kind of like a frenetic clip. This is the part of the process that I like the most. Getting good drums and basics is always just stressful for me because it feels more technical than creative. But here's the time where we get to try a bunch of stuff, and if it doesn't work, then we just don't use it and everything's fine.
All right,
Let's try it.
In the mix.
I feel like It's also my first time having someone else engineer the sessions, which lets me spend more time listening to the songs.
Normal left there, left reverse on the right.
Yeah. And that kind of sounds silly, but if I'm the one at the computer, I tend to think more about how the waveforms and stuff look versus how the song is actually sounding through the speakers.
And you said it's the first?
So that's been very liberating for
That
me.
works harmonically, right?
Yeah, we can still whatever.
Just because
Because
there's
then-
that little gap that you have.
Yeah, I've just been like so excited that I lose sleep. I haven't been sleeping because I've just been thinking about like what I want to record.
Time to go home. We're at Danny's. Danny Reich. He's mixing it. This is the outside of his studio. And now we're gonna walk to the inside of his studio. It's my first time inviting a stranger to be part of the process, but he's been really great to work with.
Yeah, that felt like it attacked a little hard.
So now the album's done. I'm excited for it to come out. When I tore my Achilles and I was stuck in bed and I was writing these songs, I kind of felt like time was endless and this would be my state forever. And it's a year and a half later. It just seems like such a small time to have written so much about. You get your heart broken and you think you're never gonna love again. You get injured and you feel like, oh, I'm never gonna walk again. Runner is a lot more than I ever thought that it would be. I have gotten to play these songs all over North America and Europe, and people have lyrics and drawings from my songs and stuff like tattooed on their bodies. I think it's so sweet and cool that something that I've made has connected with people like that. It's a good reminder to keep doing this. I'm really proud of this record. I really hope that it connects with people the way that I've connected with so many of the records that inspired me.